Hi friends, today I am going to discuss a very special topic which is very close to my heart. So, if you look back 20 years back and compare it to today, our life has changed drastically, right? Now there is so much influence of technology. We talk about new gadgets, we talk about speed, we talk about automation, we talk about connectivity. Standard of living has gone up to a great extent and people are now living a better comfortable life, but still, yes, still we are not happy. What is the reason for that? Why do we feel some kind of sadness, or I should say kind of hollowness? What is the reason behind that, and how can we overcome that feeling? So let us go to our expert Ashwini Chube. Ashwini Chube is a spiritual guide. She's a life coach. She's a Reiki master, and she runs a very unique initiative called Unicorn Insight, which helps people to live a very meaningful life. So let us connect with Ashwini.
Hi Neelam, and thank you once again for the warm welcome in today's episode of Weekend Wisdom Mocktails.
Hi Ashwini, a very warm welcome to you, and again many thanks, many thanks for coming here. Now Ashwini, let us come to the topic. So tell me Ashwini, why do we feel happy about all our achievements, and why do we feel some kind of hollowness or sadness around us?
So, Neelam, most of the time, what happens is we are so focused on achieving things, running behind targets, and all of that. Somewhere we forget to really look at what is happening within. And so many times people tell me that they have everything but they are still not happy and they are not sure why that is happening. And many times this comes from this whole thought of not being able to go beyond a certain limit in life. And somewhere in the materialistic grind of day to day life, people have lost their sense of creativity, that little spark within them, which we right now as a human race, we all are facing. How many times have you just been happy in the moment? How many of us stay happy in the present moment? I think the biggest struggle of today's world is people are not able to be happy in the present moment, and that is because they are chasing a lot of external things and yet not finding the peace inside, which means you are doing everything from your conscious point of view but still you are not able to get it. And that brings me to something which is very important: the creative expression, or being connected to the spark of your life. And that will bring me to today's tools, which is called as Ho'oponopono. Okay, I know the words are a little tongue twisters. Ho'oponopono, which means to make something right. Okay. Ho'oponopono is the Hawaiian, it comes from Hawaii. Hawaii is one of those lands on earth which is known to be a divine place with very powerful vibrations and very strong healing energy. So this Ho'oponopono is a Hawaiian miracle healing process which helps us in clearing negativity from one's mind and thought without even knowing where did it originate from, which means you don't know why something is causing you trouble, okay, but you want to clear it. Is it possible? So yes, it is possible with Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian healing technique, which can just within a span of few weeks, few months, or even sometimes few days, change any situation which is going on in your mind and help you elevate your consciousness and vibrations.
Wow, Ashwini, that is very surprising for me. So tell me, Ashwini, is there any kind of way to do this prayer, way to say this prayer, any special time? How can we incorporate it in our life? And tell me about the effect that it has on people who have done this.
The most simple way to say the prayer is to chant it. The prayer consists of 4 sentences, which are very common sentences. There is nothing which we don't know. But when these 4 sentences when said together, it can cause a lot of clearing. It shifts the energy, and it's a tried and tested technique. In fact, when there was a hospital in which there were patients, it was a mental hospital with criminal patients, so criminal mental hospital, and no one dared to go there. For years together, that hospital remained a place where no one was getting better, the patients were creating havoc, and even the doctors were not ready. And Dr. Eliakala Hugh Len was a gentleman who actually did not visit the hospital. He just took the files of the patients and he just uttered these 4 sentences, and within almost 6 months the patients recovered. Almost all the patients recovered, and the rest of the patients were sent to some other hospital, which means that ward was shut. And this was the biggest miracle of Ho'oponopono. So I'm going to chant the 4 sentences. So Neelam, if you want, you can chant right after me. So the 4 sentences are as follows: I am sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, I love you. So think of any problem you are facing. Think if you are not feeling good enough, maybe you have an upset. Just connect to what you are feeling in your mind, and just to that part which is not feeling good enough, you can simply say, I am sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, I love you.
I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, and I love you. This is so magical. Thank you so much to you and Unicorn Insight, Ashwini. Thank you so much.
So this prayer is easy, and I always say, once you say the prayer, don't think much, don't think how it will work, does it really work. Just say the prayer, say it for at least 21 days to begin, and just wait for the magic to unfold. I have personally experienced a lot of peace and joy after doing this prayer. I did it for much more than 21 days though, but anyone who uses this prayer in their day-to-day life, it just helps you shift your life.
So friends, do incorporate this prayer and tell us about your experience, how you feel about using it for at least 21 days.
Thank you, Neelam, for this beautiful initiative. And in fact, I really love to talk about Ho'oponopono, because wherever you are in life, Ho'oponopono meets you there. And I think I give this technique to almost each and every of my coaching clients, and it has changed their life. So yes, I'm definitely looking forward to hear back from our viewers. And thank you once again for taking this amazing topic for our weekend wisdom mocktail. And thanks once again for this lovely opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ashwini, and thank you so much all of our viewers for watching this. If you like this video, do share it, and yes, please tell us how you feel about our videos, and also tell us what kind of topic you would like us to cover. Until then, we come again. Stay tuned with me, Unicorn Insight, and Ashwini Chube. Thank you so much and have a very happy weekend.